Well, we hope this DVD will inform you about the work which we're going to be carrying out in your home, and we also hope that it'll also inform you about the way in which we're going to be working and carrying out that work in your home. And we want it to be a real picture of what you're really going to experience. And it's true to say there will be some disruption, there will be some mess, there will be some tidying up that you'll have to carry out, boxing up things, and we want to make you as much aware as we possibly can, so that you can adequately prepare for the programme of work. We're really excited about this programme of work for you because we've seen already how it's making real difference to people's lives, and we're really excited about that. Over the past year, we've actually been looking at our home to see exactly what needs to be done to really improve them, to make a real difference to people's lives and the homes they live in. So our primary activity is looking at things like kitchens, new bathrooms, upgrading the rewiring. We're obviously concerned with our residents, make sure they're safe in their home as well. So we want to do that. And also we're improving heating systems as well. So if the heating system is not as good as it ought to be, then we want to improve that so that they can actually enjoy lower fuel bills by having better efficient boilers. We're also looking at brand new windows and doors as well, UPVC plastic windows and doors, and also where certain properties require it, where we can't actually put cavity filling inside the cavities, we're actually putting external wall insulation, again to make a real difference by reducing fuel bills for our residents. Not everybody will get all of the work done, and what we've been doing over the last year, we've been carrying out surveys to all our stock to find out exactly what they need. So if they need a new kitchen, we're identifying that. If they need a new bathroom, if it needs rewiring or heating or windows and doors, so we know exactly what work is required.
Part of my role would be to actually liaise with the residents and liaise with the contractor. At the end of the day, the contractor is in a Newport City Homes house, and the resident which live in that house it's their home at the end of the day, so we've got to try and respect their wishes as much as we can. Obviously within the upgrades there are a lot of disruptions to some of the residents, and what our protocol is and what we need to be doing as a Newport City Homes employees, try to minimise the amount of disruptions we can possibly cause the resident and try and keep them as happy as we can possibly do. Allowing access is an important part of Newport City Homes' programme. If we cannot get access into the property, it knocks our programmes out because we've got set times to actually get into these properties, and if we cannot finish your property, it's not giving us a rolling on stage to work into the next properties and affecting other residents. So allowing access is key issue.
Liaison officer is very important because from the word go, you actually talk to them, they explain to you what's going on. You're told that before, during or after the work is being completed, any problems, you can always approach them no matter what.
My role is to ensure that the residents have a good understanding of what's going to happen at their properties when we go in. I go around to each property and we survey the property. We come around and I go through a few awareness points with them. I go through it with them completely and ensure that they understand exactly what it's all about. And I always ask if they have any questions and to let me know. I want them to be as comfortable as possible and to have total understanding of what's going on.
We're not just gathering information from tenant satisfaction forms, we're also gathering information about calls which we receive, telephone calls, people ringing in, might have an issue, a problem, a complaint to make. They also have many commendations saying thank you. Well, we're gathering all that information because it's really important to the contractors to know exactly what people are saying about them, and also for us to know exactly how the programme is really being delivered out there. As soon as the contractors start work, they're monitoring their own standards of work anyway. They've employed qualified, time-served tradesmen to do work to a high standard of skill anyway. We've given them a specification, and it's the specification that they have to monitor themselves against. So When they finish the work, their own teams of staff, their supervisors will come in, they'll have a look at the work carried out. Does it meet that specification? If it does, it's great. If it's not, then obviously they take steps to put those things right. I've also got a team myself of surveyors that also come out and they also inspect the work to make sure that it does meet our standards. So we're monitoring the contractor, so the contractor's monitoring his own staff and we're monitoring the contractor day in and day out, and that will be the case all the way through the programme.
We do have to work really closely. I work very close with the liaison officers, and we work very close from service stage onwards, right the way throughout the construction programme, up until the last day when I go over, inspect the property. If I'm happy with the quality of the property, I will speak to the resident. If they've got any issues with any of the qualities that I may have missed, then we'll rectify everything before we leave the property, and we won't leave the property until the resident is actually happy with the works we've completed.